Rodeos have been around now for almost 150 years, with cowboys getting bucked into the dirt by horses and bulls, while crowds cheer and count those 8 seconds of each ride. Like most sports of its kind, rodeo, though, has evolved over the years. They've added different events like showing roping skills or horsemanship. But now, it's the days of ATVs on the ranch and side-by-sides. And rodeos have changed even more. Many events have replaced the cattle and sheep with tires and carburetors. It's the ATV Rodeo, and its popularity is growing at jamborees and OHV gatherings across the country.
All right, tonight behind me is the ATV Rodeo, and it can be very amusing. We do have trophies that we've had made that the top 3, the first, second, third place will get trophies for it.
Rodeo started as a way for cowboys and cowgirls to show their skills against their peers in competition. ATV rodeos follow that same principle, but here, instead of tie-down roping and steer wrestling, the competition focuses on proficiency behind the handlebars. The rules of ATV rodeos vary from event to event, but most of them do include some kind of a purse, money like they have at the traditional livestock rodeos. This financial incentive forces riders to put every effort into winning the different rounds of competition. Many of the challenges are exactly the same as they would be on a horse, except you're on wheels instead of legs.
Just like horse barrels in a rodeo, you have 3 barrels you have to go around in a certain pattern. Fastest time wins. You don't want to go outside the pattern or else you get no time. The second event is poles, and they're a set of poles that are set at equal distance, and you have to do a figure 8 pattern all the way through and all the way back.
What we call it is the blind man race, where the driver is blindfolded and the passenger tells them where to go. Some of them get funny and you see them pointing to go this way, and the driver's blindfolded so he can't see that they're pointing to go that way.
Being as how these are machines instead of animals, you can actually push them a little further. And so, unique obstacles have become the norm at jamborees in the western U.S. In fact, the mud pit is one of the more popular. Riders see how far they can push their machine through difficult terrain. The quad jump is another spectacle that pits rider against rider and machine against machine.
We have a set distance, and basically it's technique as far as jumping. If you're great at jumping, you're probably going to win it. So.
And those jumps not only give the drivers, but the audience as well a shot of adrenaline. But what has become the showstopper at many ATV rodeos is a mixture of Hollywood westerns and good old-fashioned crazy.
What we do in the hide race is you actually have 2 people out in the arena. There's one at the top of the arena, and then you're on a 4-wheeler with like a rubber mat behind you, and you pull it around the arena and pick up your partner. Your partner has to jump on. And this is all done by time, so don't stop and hold on for dear life, because you're going around 2 barrels, and once you make it back around them 2 barrels, you have a mud pit you have to go through.
Yeah, it's messy, but it is fun. And that's what rodeos are supposed to be about in the first place. Even the kids get involved. They're performing some of the same stunts as their parents, and they even have some of the same bragging rights. It's become a real family affair now, where all ages are included. Organizers even sometimes just remove the ATVs altogether so the kids can have a good old time getting a little dirty, regardless of their ability to pilot a quad. The rodeo tradition is a celebration of a lifestyle that goes back to the early days of Western expansion. While ATVs and side-by-sides don't quite go back that far, they still fit into that old West style of competition and hard work, just as well as the horses and the bulls. Now, it only stands to reason that their rodeos would be every bit as challenging and fun, and your ATV isn't likely to buck you off with the gusto or try to gore you like a bull would, but you still could end up with some bruises. Yep, it can hurt a little bit. From the trailhead, I'm Terry Wood.
Hey guys, if you liked that video, you're going to want to watch all of our other AYL videos. You're going to want to like it, you're going to want to share it, and you're going to want to subscribe, right? See all the buttons right here? This is what you're going to want to do, right? Click on them, because we have some really cool videos, all kinds of behind the scenes stuff, bloopers of Alicia crashing and stuff.
Why are you going to sell me out like that, Steven?
So you want to click all of these things and subscribe to our channel, because At Your Leisure is awesome, and we'll see you here for more videos.